Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zepp, and today we are reacting to Nothing But Thieves again. It's been a while since we reacted to them. That's pretty much because we reacted to nearly everything that they put out that I hadn't heard. But one thing that I never actually listened to was the URCHIN EP from Nothing But Thieves. Now, the URCHIN EP has been out since 2015. It is technically some of their older work, but they only done an official release of it, I think, on the likes of Spotify and all that a couple of weeks ago or maybe a month ago. And if, for those of you who don't know, because even as a Nothing But Thieves fan, I didn't know this for quite a while when I was just originally getting into them, the URCHIN EP is something that they released after the first album, where I think the two guitarists and the singer went back into the studio after the fact and reworked a couple of the songs to do, like, I suppose you could call them acoustic versions, but they're not really, because it's not just acoustic. They're not as like all over the place as the normal songs in terms of like all the instrumentation. They are a bit more on the low key side, but they are technically different versions of the song, so I thought it would be interesting to listen to, especially since they got re-released. What we have in this currently now is the first one, Itch 2, and then after that it's Excuse Me 2, If I Get High 2, and Ban All the Music 2. I'm not actually sure how different all of these are going to be. I've heard a bit of this Itch one because I think they used it in some promotion for releasing the URCHIN one, so I do know for a fact that it is different. However, going into the rest of them, I'm really not sure, so I will be interesting to hear. Make sure to let me know down in the comments below what you think of Nothing But Thieves and if you like them. And also, if it does interest you, the Zepp limited edition hoodie is still currently in stores, only 22 left at the time of recording. Do make sure to pick yours up. I got the black one. The black one's very nice. You have black, white, peach and green, and you can see a trailer at the end of this video where you'll be able to see the hoodies. I personally do like this black, but I know someone in person who got the peach one, and I gotta say the peach is perfect. I actually would have maybe gotten the peach, except for the fact black just suits kind of what I wear better clothes wise, but she got peach and it looks fantastic. The peach is currently my personal favorite. So if that interests you, please do consider going to purchase one of them. The link will be down in the description below. The Flux Collection Limited Edition ZeppZone hoodie. Make sure to try and pick one up and use the code ZeppZone for 5% off. Now, before we get into this video, it is worth noting to you guys, I'm currently trying to run a thing where, in order to avoid copyright strikes, I'm not playing the audio to the song here. Now, I will have the link to the YouTube video that I'm watching for the song down in the description below. You can click into it, open it into a different tab, and you can press play at the same time as I do here. I'll count in and we can listen to the song together that way. The reason that I'm doing that is to try and avoid copyright and be able to earn some kind of monetary gain from these videos without having to start up something like a Patreon or whatever, because I don't want to do that yet. I don't feel like I have enough content in the pipeline to make that worth it for you guys. I don't want to ask for your guys' money to watch those videos. So if you would consider please just bearing with me with these videos. But let me know down in the comments below, like, if it takes you out of the video too much to the point where you just can't enjoy the reaction at all, then again, just let me know and I will consider changing back to the way that I was doing before. There are also other systems on YouTube now. I could do like membership programs or early access and stuff where I could maybe get around it that way, but I don't think I'm big enough to do that yet. I don't think it's worth me doing that yet. So this is sort of a middle ground for it. But again, you guys let me know what you think. I'm trying to be honest and transparent with you guys. I don't want to be kind of lying about it, you know. I'm trying to be a parent. Parent? Is that the word? We'll say it's the word. And apologies folks, I'm tired today. But I'm really looking forward to getting into this, guys. So without further ado, we are going to get into it. Itch 2 by Nothing But Thieves. Where the hell is my cursor gone? There it is. Right. We are on 000, and we're going to press play in 3, 2, 1, now. Interesting. Okay, I'm going pausing at 1 minute in exactly, folks. 1 minute in. This is the only pause I'm doing, by the way. I just wanted to talk about it really quickly. Interesting and fun. I do like it. It's quite unique. I wouldn't listen to it over the first one, like the original. I think the original, or well, no, okay, bad way of phrasing it. I would listen to it over the original because I'm a fan and I like to hear different things, but I would prefer the original. And I have a feeling that's going to be a case for a lot of these. Like, I wouldn't want to hear these versions live in comparison to the other ones. I prefer the original versions. Like, but as a fan, it's still really interesting, and I'm sure you guys will agree, because I know the most of you guys who are here are Nothing But Thieves fans, which, by the way, I do quite a bit of Nothing But Thieves content on here. If you haven't seen it before, do click subscribe and go through the channel. There is some Nothing But Thieves stuff, and there will be in future when they release more stuff. They have already teased, if you haven't heard, that they are working on the 4th album, so I would expect that sometime in maybe mid to late 2023, we're going to be getting album 4, at which point I'll be reacting to it on here, so stay subscribed for that. But the only time they have ever done a cover where I really thought it was better than the original was that alternate edition of Real Love Song, which is a phenomenal piece. And I like it when they do alternate editions sort of like this in general, because it gives them an opportunity to sort of think outside the box and go outside the constraints of their original work. And what I found was brilliant about the alternate version of Real Love Song is that it kind of, the tone of it in comparison to the other one sort of changed the meaning of the song. It made it more depressing instead of sort of romantic. I don't think that's happening as much here. I don't think there's much of a change in terms of meaning to the song based on the tone. But I mean, this is early days. They literally probably just got in the studio after album 1 and thought they'd fuck around with some things. Like, that's genuinely probably all they did. So looking for that from this would be unfair, I believe. Ultimately, this was just put out as a different type of listen, and so far I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. We're going to run it straight through the end, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. We're at 1 minute, folks, and I'm going to press play in 3, 2, 1, now. Phenomenal voice. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Itch 2, and Nothing But Thieves from the URCHIN EP. That's good. That's good. I enjoy it. I mean, look, I don't think I can go too deep into it. I can't pick apart too much, because ultimately it is just a song that's come out before, and it's like if they decided to just do an alternate cover of their own song. And it's good. It's good. I don't think it's as good as their original. I think it's fun. These types of things are just released for the fans, and as fans, we enjoy them. And if I was to sit here and try and pick apart from an objective point of view, I'd say, well, yeah, the original's better. But I feel like you can't really do that with covers like these if they're just for the fans. They're there just as an alternate version, and it's cool. It is just cool. It's good. Like, far from their best work, not their worst work. It's just fun. It's good, enjoyable to listen to. I enjoyed listening to it, and yeah, I do think it is a good song. And you can hear it's them when they're younger as well. Connor's voice is definitely sort of matured a little bit. He definitely has more control, like, not maybe control, he's more grit in his voice now than he used to. Like, it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but there is a difference you can hear, and but it again, that doesn't matter. It's just something that I noticed, really. Overall, it's good. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to get on with the rest of them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave this here. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. If you're watching this the day it comes out, make sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. GMT or BST. It's GMT or BST. We'll go BST instead. GMT apparently confuses people. Greenwich Mean Time. We'll go British Summer Time. Yeah, so make sure to tune in then, as we will be reacting to the next song from the URCHIN EP. Ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.